Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about mil-spec accuracy. Okay, a lot of times I hear debates over how accurate an AR-15 should be. What's considered really good, what's garbage. And what I did is I recently contacted somebody that was in the military that was kind of in the position to basically test guns and decide which guns are good enough to be used in service. And what that person told me was that mil-spec accuracy is 4 MOA, which means that at 100 yards, the rifle has to shoot at least a 4-inch group. Okay, so 4 MOA is what the military considers acceptable. Okay, and here I have an example of two different rifles. This one is the Ruger MPR, okay, multi-purpose rifle, which I got this is a great bargain. Okay, I definitely, I highly recommend this rifle. I bought it for $630. It might be going up for $650, but it's a great rifle. I did a review on this. You guys should definitely have this gun. A great bargain. This gun, basically, I've shot at 200 yards. I've shot 1.5 inches. Okay, so at 100 yards, it will shoot a 3/4 inch group. Okay, so 0.75 MOA. Now, compared to this Palmetto, okay, this Palmetto gets consistent groups of 3 MOA. So at 100 yards, actually 110 yards, I get 3 inches. So it's shooting slightly better than 3 MOA. But let's just say that it's 3 MOA, 3 inches at 100 yards. So the question comes now is this like a really great rifle, and is that junk? And I don't think that's the case at all. I think that there's a reason why the military says that 4 MOA is good enough, because basically in a combat environment, it's good enough. It gets the job done. Now, a lot of times, in order to get to better accuracy, you have to sacrifice things. You have to change things, and basically, that tends to be a zero-sum gain. As you gain in one area, you come down in another area. Okay, so for this rifle over here, that's more accurate. One of the things that we've given up is that this has a like a 4-pound trigger pull, okay, that comes standard with this rifle, as compared to the standard 7-8 pound trigger pull on mil-spec AR-15s. So this has a much lighter trigger pull. So that's one of the things that changed on this. So now, and you might think that, yes, that's great. Why wouldn't you want that? Well, listen, in the wintertime when it's like -10 degrees outside and I got these thick insulated gloves, this is not a really good rifle to be shooting, because with that light of a trigger, I might accidentally fire the rifle before I'm ready to fire the rifle. I might just be trying to line up a shot, trying to holding my breath, ready to shoot but not really ready to shoot, and I might accidentally fire this rifle a split second before I'm actually ready to fire it. So there's times where you really don't want that super light trigger pull. The other thing is that this rifle is really light recoiling. Okay. Now, in order to get that really light recoiling, that really like when I fire this gun, the gun really doesn't move. It's like basically my reticle pretty much stays right on the target through every shot. And in order to achieve that, basically the gas system is set up in such a way that it produces that light recoil. However, I have found that this gun does run tool ammo, but if I give this gun to somebody that maybe doesn't have a really good solid, if they don't have it in their shoulder solid, I have found that some people can't shoot this gun with tool ammo, which is like some of the most common ammunition out there that people are stockpiling. Okay, so that's pretty significant. The other thing is that if the gun gets dirty, right? If you get mud in here, okay, because the system is not overgassed, because these carbine length systems are typically over-gassed so that they will run dirty with mud, with dirt, with all sorts of stuff in them. Okay, this softer recoiling gun, that produces those, those .75 MOA shots, it's not going to run dirty as well. Okay, and also in addition, in order to achieve those .75 MOAs, it's got a 1:8 scope on here, right? That adds 1.5 pounds to the gun. Okay, so between the rifle being 1.5 pounds and the barrel being an extra, an extra 2 inches longer, because this is an 18-inch barrel instead of 16 inches. Okay, what we have here is we have a 6.5 pound gun versus an 8.5 pound gun. So you got an extra 2 pounds here, and that's significant because if you're gonna run 5 miles through these woods, I don't know about you guys, but I want the lighter rifle, okay? Especially in these woods where you really can't see past 100 yards anyway, okay? So 3 MOA is good enough. Even 4 MOA would be good enough in these woods, okay? I don't need to go down to .75 MOA. So that's one of the reasons why I value mil-spec, and there's a reason why the military came up with mil-spec. I mean, it works in a variety of situations. It works in jungles, it works in deserts, it works in wet, in wet climates, it works in dry climates, it works in cold weather and hot weather. Okay, so for me, 4 MOA is good. Okay, there's a reason for that being good, and don't think that just because this gun over here shoots .75 MOA and this gun here shoots 3 MOA, that for whatever reason that gun is junk. I mean, I consider this a good combat gun. I would consider this more of a specialty gun. Okay, so there are my thoughts on that. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time.